लाइफ का भी जीपीएस होना चाहिए. टेक अ यू टर्न. आयुष इज नॉट द मैन फॉर यू.
वैसे है लाइफ का जीपीएस. एस्ट्रो योगी.
एस्ट्रो योगी.
Over 2000 astrologers and tarot readers और कभी भी बात हो सकती है. I spoke to one last week जब मैं शिमला में थी.
Was the astrologer good? I mean, expensive and
No,
all.
not at all. In fact, you can choose the astrologer you want to speak to. Astro Yogi doesn't share your details with anybody.
Talk instantly to India's best astrologers online 24/7. Astro Yogi, your GPS for life.
Hello. Hi, my name is Rahul from Astro Yogi. My name is Astro Rahul. Good evening for everyone. So this is the live session which we are going through here. So see, first of all, I would like to tell everyone that hope all are fine, all are good. So see, there are lots of questions which I have received here on my comments. So comment section. So I would like you to tell you that please do subscribe, share it with your friends, our channel, so that you would be getting all sorts of live sessions and monthly predictions, daily predictions, and everything. So I would request you guys to like, subscribe, and share this channel, so that it would be a great reach for us, and it would be a great reach for the astrologers also, and you would be able to view all kind of live sessions. I'm repeating that. And see, this Astro Yogi is such a platform that where you can just sit inside the house and talk to an astrologer. Okay, so before starting the session, I would like to tell you, I would request you all to please, if anyone who are presented here or any of your friends who really wanted to meet and talk to an astrologer, there is a simple way where the Astro Yogi platform has done. So what you have to do is that it's a very simple thing. You can just pick your mobile, take your mobile, and go to Google Play Store and just type Astro Yogi. So you would be getting an Astro Yogi app though. You can install the app, register your name, date of birth, and time of birth, and the details whichever the application is asking. You can just fill all the details, and you can log into that. And you can just choose the astrologer, whichever the language you want to talk to. You can choose the astrologer, and you can talk to an astrologer. So it would be a great session. Like, you would be able to share all kind of your problems, questions about your job, about the studies, about your health, and everything. You can talk to an astrologer, family related issues, for each and every problems which you are going through, or for each and every solution which you are looking out for in daily basis. You can talk to an astrologer, and the astrologer will be providing a very good solutions, whereas you won't get disappointed. So such a beautiful platform the Astro Yogi has created for you. So please do connect with us. It would be a great session talking to us. So now I will be taking the questions. Before me taking the question, I would request you all to share, like, and subscribe the channel. So it would be a great reach for us, and whoever have shared my channel, I mean Astro Yogi channel, and subscribe, I will be able to view that, and I will be taking the question on priority basis. So let's move on to the questions now. So the first question which I could see is that Devika A. So Devika A, thank you for sharing, subscribing, and liking the channel. So I will be taking the query of Devika Ji. So Devika Ji, are you there, Devika Ji? So Devika Ji, your date of birth is 15th of December 1988, isn't it, Devika Ji? Great. 15th December 1988. And what is your time of birth, Devika Ji? It's 1:32 p.m. Okay, 13:32 hours. Which is your place of birth? Your place of birth is Maharashtra. So see, 15th of December 1988, that was on Thursday actually. Yours is Satabhisha Nakshatra and Kumbha Rashi, Devika. So Devika, what is your question? मेरी मैरिज लव या अरेंज होगी, पार्टनर कैसे होंगे? सुनिए जी, आपका जो कुंडली के हिसाब से मुझे लगता है आपका शादी तो मोस्ट प्रोबेबल लव कम अरेंज मैरिज होने का चांसेस है. प्रॉपर लव मैरिज तो नहीं दिखा रहा है यहाँ पे, क्योंकि आपका जो कुंडली पे सप्तमाधिपति है बुध, और वो बुध आपको लगन से दशम स्थान पे है, और उसी के साथ साथ लव मैरिज का चांसेस तो ज्यादा ही है दिखा रहा है, लेकिन लव कम अरेंज है. with your parents' blessings and with your parents' agreement, the marriage would take place and you would be getting a very good life partner. As the marriage is slightly delayed in your horoscope, it is good that the marriage got delayed in your horoscope, because if it was an early marriage, you would have gone through lots of struggles in your life. So though you are closing to 40 and then 32, anyways, this month is your birthday. So advance birthday wishes, Devika ji. Hope all things get back to, like whatever your wishes are, it would be fulfilled in your life. And so sorry that we are experiencing some kind of technical issues. So Devika, I have already answered your question, so I'll be moving on to next question. Due to some technical issues in between, there was some disconnection which happened. So sorry for the inconvenience caused, guys. Next, please do subscribe the channel, like the channel, so it would be a reach for us. So now I just answered the first question was Devika ji. So thank you for asking me, Devika ji. As I would request every one of you, whoever are presented here, to please like, share, subscribe the channel. So it would be a great reach for us. I would be taking the question on the priority basis. So next question whom I would take is that there are lots of questions where I could see. Heta Doshi. Heta Doshi, what is your query? So Hetadoshi, I'd be answering your query now. If you are available there, please do send me a hi here on comment box. So Hetadoshi, what is your date of birth? It is 22nd 6 2004, isn't it? Great. 22nd 6 2004. 22nd June 2004. And what is your time of birth, Hitaji? Your time of birth is, see, please provide me the time of birth. Without time of birth, I won't be able to generate the chart actually. This is proper Vedic astrology session. So I would request everyone, whoever are presented here, to please do, like send me a date of birth and time of birth along with it. Anyways, Devika ji, Hita Doshe ji, you have been given me your date of birth, and according to your date of birth, I could give you some general interpretation. But if you want to know the detailed interpretation, you have to call on Astro Yogi platform, so that I would be very much available there and I would talk to you. Since you are asked me the question today, मैं actress कब बन जाएगी? सुनिए, as per your horoscope, as I could see that you are born on Tuesday actually. Yeah, you are born on Tuesday, and yours is Aslesha Nakshatra. As per the details which you had given me, your nakshatra falls on Aslesha Nakshatra and Karkarashi in the sense Cancerian. Your moon sign is Cancer, and in your horoscope, since as per the query, yeah, there are chances that you get into creative field. But if you want to know which department you would be working in creative field, I need the time of birth. Since you have not mentioned the time of birth here, I cannot give the detailed interpretation about your chart actually. So thank you for asking me the question, Hitaji. So next I would be taking the query of Nitish Kumar. So Nitish ji, please do share, subscribe and like the channel. Not only Nitish, whoever are presented here, I would request everyone, whoever are here, to share, subscribe and like the channel. So it would be a reach for us. And whichever language you want to talk to me, you can just talk to me there. You can talk to an astrologer through Astro Yogi in any languages you want. There won't be any kind of language constraint there. So even me also, whichever language you want me to give the prediction about your chart, you can just mention the language there. So accordingly, I would be giving you the prediction in that particular language. So Nitish ji, what is your date of birth? Your date of birth is 15th of September 1993. Anyways, okay, Nitish ji. Nitish, your date of birth is 15th of September 1993. Great. 15th September 1993. And what is your time of birth? Your time of birth is 6:15 p.m. Okay. 15. $18-15. And what is your place of birth? Your place of birth is Joginder Nagar. It's in Himachal Pradesh, isn't it? Okay, Nitish, are you there? If you're there, Nitish, if you're there, please send me a hi. So yours is 15th of September 1993. If you're present, if you're listening to me, yours is Purva Falguni Nakshatra and Simha Rashi. As per the chart, yours is Purva Falguni Nakshatra and Simha Rashi, and rising ascendant is Capricorn. You have got Saturn in the ascendant, and as per your horoscope, I could see that the query is that government job. See, as per the chart, I could see that since you are born in this Simha Rashi, that is your moon sign is Leo. Leo indicates government actually. I mean, sun indicates government. We have to look for the sun actually, whether the position of sun is kept alive. So in your horoscope, sun is placed in a very good position. It's in its own house. So that indicates government job, but not 100% government job. You will be initially, you will be working as a, trainee, and then you will be into permanent post. That is what it is indicated. Initially, I could see that you will be getting into government related subjects and government related job. If you want to get a permanent government job, it might take some time, but government job chances are pretty high. And the question about your partner, see, in your horoscope, since 7th house has been occupied by Sun and Mars, you will be getting a partner whom, as per your desire, and she can most probably hail from a government related field. That is, she can be in a government job. So that is how it is indicated in the birth chart. So thank you for asking me the question, Nitish ji. So now I would be moving on to another question, another query. So there are many people who have been asking me the queries here. So here I could see that most of them who are presented here, they have not shared and subscribed the channel. I am requesting you, please do share, subscribe the channel. Okay, so I'll be taking their question on priority basis. Others I will be taking it little late. Please do not get disappointed. Okay, in case if I'm not able to answer the queries, whoever there are many queries where I could see. So if I'm not able to take your query, please do not get disappointed. You can ring up to Astro Yogi number and you can talk to me there. So it would be a great session talking to me. I will be giving all kind of detailed insights about your birth chart. So there you can connect with me. So now I'll be taking the query of Yuvika Narula. So Yuvika ji, thanks for sharing, liking and subscribing the channel. Okay, so what is your query? Yuvika Narula, your Dheeraj's current feelings towards me. Your date of birth is 14th July 1995. Time is 5:08. Great. So you wanted to know Dheeraj's feelings towards you, isn't it? Okay. So you're liking each other? Or is it a one-way love? So Yuvika ji, yours is 14th of July 1995. 14th of July 1995, and your time of birth is 5:08. 5:08. You are not mentioned the AM or PM. You are just mentioned as 5:08. Anyways, I will take it as AM. And your place of birth is? Your place of birth is, you are not mentioned the place of birth also. Okay, not an issue. So see, as per the horoscope, I could see that you are born on Shravana Nakshatra and your rising sign, I mean like moon sign is Capricorn. Okay, Shravana Nakshatra, Makar Rashi, and your rising ascendant is Gemini. So as per the chart, I could see that, yeah, this is the time for you to be careful in your relationship. In terms of relationship, you have to be literally very careful since your 7th house is slightly afflicted. It has been aspected by Sun, Venus and Mercury. Okay, Sun has been aspecting to your 7th house, and your 7th house Lord Jupiter is being placed in Anuradha Nakshatra, that is in Saturn's Nakshatra. That indicates, as per the question what you asked, feelings. Feelings are pretty neutral, as I could say. I cannot tell you that it is very good or very, like high. It's very neutral, as I could say. But down the long run, there are chances that the relationship will get back into proper posture. So you have to wait for the time until the things get materialized. Thank you for asking me the question, Yuvikaji. Next, I will be taking the query of Ali Zohaib. Ali ji, please do subscribe the channel, share the channel, like the channel, so it would be a reach for us. Okay. So Ali ji, what is your date of birth? Ali ji, yours date of birth is, okay, you wanted to know about your sister. Okay, so Ali ji, I'll be taking your query now. So what is your date of birth? It is 1st October 1982. 1st October 1982. And what is your time of birth? Your time of birth is 1:20 a.m. Your sister's time of birth is 1:20 a.m. and which is the place of birth? Karachi. So that comes in Pakistan, isn't it? Okay, so you're from Pakistan. How is the climate there, Ali ji? Pretty cool. So as per the birth chart, I don't know whether you'll be able to understand. Yours is Satabisha Nakshatra and Kumbha Rashi. So Aliji, as per the birth chart, since it is already a delayed marriage, I could see that it won't take too much of time for your sister to get married. Now it is a time actually. Now the time has been already near. Since last month there was a change of planet which happened. That is Jupiter has changed its position, so it is going to be pretty, like a comfortable position where Jupiter is, and the marriage would take place in next 6 months. That is what it is indicated as per the birth chart which you had given me, as per the date of birth and time of birth which you had provided me. In next 6 months the thing should get materialized. Thank you for asking me the question, Ali ji. Next I will be taking the query of Preeti ji. So Preeti Jain ji, please do share, subscribe the channel. I am requesting you, everyone who are presented here, to please do share, subscribe the channel, so it would be a reach for us. You can talk to an astrologer. Whatever the live sessions we are putting on this, you would be able to view that, monthly predictions, daily predictions, and everything. And if I am not able to answer your query, sorry for that inconvenience cost. You can ring up to Astro Yogi platform. I would be very much available there, and you can talk to me over there. And please do not get disappointed. The first consultation would be for ₹1. So Preeti ji, I'd be taking your query next. So Preeti ji, if you are available there, please do send me a hi. So what would you like to know, Preeti ji? I want to know about my son's health. Date of birth is 25th August 2011. See, you had just provided me the date of birth. With this date of birth, I cannot give you the detailed insights about your horoscope, your son's horoscope. Just a kind of general interpretation can be given. If you want to know anything in detail, anything in particular, you have to ring up to Astro Yogi. So I will be taking your query anyway, since you had asked me. I would be giving you the general interpretation about your son's birth chart. So it is 25th of August 2011. Okay, 25 8 2011. And since you have not mentioned the time of birth and place of birth, as per the birth chart, he has born on Punarvasu Nakshatra and Mithuna Rashi. I have just put a random timings. So general health is okay, but he would be going through some kind of skin related issues. As per the horoscope, I could see allergic related issues. I mean, like skin related or whatever it is, allergic related issues. So he has to be a little bit careful. Certain remedial measures will surely make him overcome the problem. It is better that if you could chant this bija mantras in a son's favor, that would help him to overcome the health issues. And since in the horoscope there is Balarishta is nothing but until 12 years he will go through, and after that he will be quite fine. So now he's 8 to 9 years now. Okay, so 10 11 12, another 3 years left. So after that he will be pretty fine, no problem. General health seems to be okay. It's not shown that too bad or anything like that. Yeah, minor allergical related issues would be there, and after 12 years he will be very fine. Okay, thank you for asking me the question, Preeti ji. So next, there are many questions here. There are many people who are asking me the question, but please do share, subscribe the channel, so that on priority basis I would be taking their query. So now next question is that I would be taking the query of Kanika Upadhyay. So Kanika ji, how are you? Hope you're fine, isn't it? So Kanika ji, please do share, subscribe the channel, so that on priority basis, everyone whoever are here, I would be taking their query. Okay, Kanika ji, yours is 18th of November 1989. Okay, 18th of November 1989. Okay, that's a person. Okay, your date of birth is 20th Jan 1997. Okay, 20th Jan 1997. And what is the time of birth? Your time of birth is 5:45 p.m. Place Almora. Okay, 5:45 p.m. isn't it? 17:45 hours. That is in the evening. And the place of birth is Almora. A-L-M-O-R-A. Great. So, what is your date of birth? Will my boyfriend Kapil come back? 20th January 1997, 17:45 hours. As per the query which you had asked me, will your boyfriend come back? I could see that there are lots of confusions and miscommunication which is going through in this relationship. So if you are asking me whether he comes back, see, I cannot give you guarantee on this particular query, because you have got time until February. If he comes back, he should come back within February, else you don't. You have to move on. That is what I wanted to tell you, that you have to move on, because after February, even though if he comes back also, I don't think so the relationship may work out. But on the other hand, I could tell you that there are some much more better things which is going to happen in near future. So don't get disappointed on any of these situations. What I could see is that as per the birth chart, until February I could give you the time, not February exactly, until January end. And in between this period, if he is not able to get back to you, then I don't think so you have to wait anymore for your boyfriend. It is better to move on with your life. And yeah, you have got a great future ahead in terms of your personal relationship and marriage and everything. So you would be getting a, like very good proposals also, if this person, if he is not able to approach you, because I don't see that like there are lots of confusions which is going through in his personal life. It is a valid confusions also, so that is the reason that he is not able to make up. And in your birth chart also, I could see that the communication was not appropriate, so that is the reason this did not go on in a well fashion. I would wish you all the best. Okay, if something better happens, then it is always good. So the maximum time limit I could give you is that until January end, and after that you have to move on. Thank you for asking me the query. Thank you so much, Kanika ji. So see, there are lots of queries where I could see here. Please do share, subscribe the channel, so it would be a great reach for us. So now I'll be taking the query of 1, 2, 3. There are lots of queries. So now I'll be taking the query of Raghavendra. So Raghavendra ji, what is your date of birth? 25th of May 1990, 6 hours, place Davangere, Karnataka. Okay. So Raghavendra, thank you for sharing and subscribing the channel. So now I'd be answering to your query. Okay. So Raghavendra ji, yours is 25th of May 1990. Okay, 25th of May 1990. And your time of birth is 17:06 hours. Okay, 17:06 hours. Which language you prefer? Since you are told that you are from Karnataka, Kannada bartadalla nimge henge? Kannada barta? So Davangere. Anyways, 25th of May 1990, 17:06 hours. Yours is Mrigashira Nakshatra, and your rising moon sign is Vrishabha, that is Taurus, and your rising ascendant is Libra, that is Tula. As per the birth chart, I could see that. Fine. Since you're not yet married, I could see that your 7th house is quite strong. So you would be getting a partner who is very bold by nature and who is very strong in their communication skill. So you would be getting married to such a kind of person only, and you will have a peaceful married life. Though marriage is slightly delayed, I could see that marriage would take place in between 31 and 32, and your marriage life seems to be quite fine. And she will be very bold by nature, and she will be having a very good communication skill, strong communication skill. So since it is showing that the 7th house lord is Mars, and 7th house has been occupied by Venus and Mercury is the lord of communication, and very well educated also. She would be having a very pretty decent educational background. So your wife will be highly educated. I mean, like in a good education she will be having, and on the other hand, she will be having a bold communication skill and very strong female she will be. Okay, and her characters and other things are pretty okay. You will be leading a peaceful married life. So when you are leading a peaceful married life, it shows that you will be getting a very good life partner. So thank you for asking me the question, Raghavendra ji. 1, 2, 3. So now there are many questions here I could see. So most of the questions are related to your personal life and everything. See, I would like to tell you the recently, before taking another query, a small thing I would like to tell you is that recently, last time also I had told you, Jupiter has been changed this place. Okay, so Jupiter has changed its place on last month actually 20th. So since this Jupiter has been changed the Rashi, I mean changed that particular sign, it is right now presented in a Capricorn sign. So when this Jupiter is in Capricorn sign, it is in debilitated, it comes under debilitation, and Jupiter is along with Saturn. So Jupiter and Saturn combination is okay. There are some good things also which you will experience, but then since it is in debilitation, people, you have to do some remedies related to Jupiter. Jupiter indicates Guru is nothing but people who are elder to us, aged people. If possible, please provide some eatable items, dress materials, give some basic needs for the elderly people, whoever are not able to get those things, the daily basic needs, whoever are dependent on someone, you please provide some help to those people. You can just give some food to orphanages people, I mean like kids who have missed their parents, who don't have parents. You can just provide them food, you can just provide food to orphanage, and dress materials same way. You can just provide food to elderly people, like people who are not able to meet up their financial things and all. You can give them some basic needs like dress materials and everything. So whoever who does this, it is considered to be that you are getting some blessings from those elderly people, and it will really give you some positive impact. So whenever, if you need the real blessings, if you need the real impact of this Jupiter, you have to provide, you have to do this remedy. So doing these remedies, it will really help you to overcome your problems. So this is very much needed, guys, because right now today, as per the today's scenario, the Jupiter is placed in Makara Rashi and it is in debilitated sign. So please perform this remedy and you can see a visible results. And people whoever are going through this Guru Bala in the sense, Jupiter placed in auspicious signs for certain Rashis, they will be experiencing Guru Bala. For some people, even though if you have Guru Bala, some things would not get materialized. So to overcome those things, I'm suggesting you this remedy. So doing these remedies would really help you to overcome the problems. So now I will be taking the next query. There are lots of queries here. Many queries have been shown here. So now I'll be taking the query of 1 2. Okay, please do share, subscribe the channel. Accordingly I would be taking the queries. Okay, if you are not sharing sharing the channel, then it will take some time, because I have to like take those queries whoever have shared and subscribed the channel. Okay, now next query is that so everyone who are presented here, I think everyone are fine here. Okay, so now I will be taking the query of Avinash Kadam. So Avinash ji, Avinash ji, what is your date of birth? Your date of birth is 27th October 1991. Okay, 27th October 1991. And your time of birth is, what is your time of birth? It is 6:38 p.m. So 1838 hours. And which is your place of birth? Nanded. Okay. So 27th October 1991, 1838 hours. Avinash ji, as per your birth chart, you are born on Mrugashira Nakshatra and Mithuna Rashi. Your moon sign is Mithuna, that is Gemini. So what is your query? इंटरप्रिटेशन, ठीक है। सुनिए, आपको जो कुंडली के हिसाब से लगन है कि आपका मेष लगन, और लग्न में, लग्न से सप्तम में मंगल, रवि और बुध है। जो भी चूज होंगे आपको थोड़ा लेट होके होंगे, उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि नहीं होगी, वो होगा, लेकिन थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा, ठीक है। और बाकी सब अच्छा दिखा रहा है, पर्सनल और प्रोफेशनल भी एकदम बढ़िया है, क्योंकि आपको दशम स्थान तो शनि है, शनि तो एकदम आपको जो कुंडली में एकदम बढ़िया पोजीशन पे है। और उसी के साथ साथ आपको बहुत सारे चीजों में अच्छा खबर मिलने वाला है, चेंज ऑफ पोजीशन, चेंज ऑफ प्लेस, जॉब में, मतलब काम की जगह में कुछ तो अच्छा होने वाला का चांसेस दिखा रहा है यहाँ पे। सो बाकी सब तो अच्छा दिखा रहा है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम इतना तो बुरा टाइम तो नहीं है। आपको गुरु दशा चल रहा है। गुरु दशा मतलब आपका जो कुंडली में गुरु है कि पंचम स्थान पे और शुक्र का जो संयोग में है, जैसे गुरु दशा में शुक्र का भुक्ति और गुरु का प्रत्यंतर भुक्ति, वो तो पॉजिटिव जैसा ही दिखा रहा है। और बाकी सब चीज तो अच्छा ही दिखा, इतना तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं दिखा रहा है। जनरली इट सीम्स टू बी वेरी गुड, यू हैव गॉट अ ग्रेट फ्यूचर अहेड। थैंक यू फॉर आस्किंग मी द क्वेश्चन अविनाश जी। So please do share, subscribe the channel, so it would be a reach for us. There are many questions. So now I'll be taking the query of Ojas ji. Ojas ji, how are you? Hope you're fine, isn't it, Ojas? Thanks for sharing and subscribing the channel. I will be taking your query now, Ojas ji. So your date of birth, what is your date of birth? Your date of birth is 26th of April 2001. Okay, great. 26th of April 2001. And what is your time of birth, Ojas ji? Your time of birth is 9:07 a.m. 0907. And which is your place of birth? Sonipat, that's in Haryana, isn't it? So now I would like to tell you one thing, Ojas ji. Last time I think we had a discussion, isn't it, Ojas ji? Anyways, thank you for getting back to me. Thank you for subscribing the channel. Okay, once again, thank you so much. So now, आपका कुंडली में क्या है? What would you like to know? I want to pursue BTech Computer Science. Where will I get admission? See, as per the horoscope, I could see that the chance of you getting like getting into the same desired subject whichever you want to. BTech looks good with your horoscope, because technically the horoscope seems to be very sound. So technical field also suits you very well. So in terms of technical field, BTech suits your horoscope. And if it is something related to computer and communication, BTech communication in the sense it comes under communication, also communication related field and technical related field suits your horoscope, and you would do great in that field. And more or less I could see that the chances that you may have to stay away from the family and do the complete the education, the chances that you may even move abroad after completing your education, the chance of getting into a very good position. And since you asked me 2021 and 2024 पीरियड कैसा है, ठीक है, सुनिए आपका जो कुंडली में 21 मतलब आपको जब 21 शुरू हो गया ना, राहु दशा में शनि का भुक्ति है, मतलब जब राहु दशा में शनि की भुक्ति शुरू होगा, इट सीम्स टू बी प्रिटी ग्रेट। और 24 तक इट इज गुड। बीच बीच में थोड़ा टेस्टिंग पीरियड है, फिर भी इट सीम्स टू बी प्रिटी ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम। इतना तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं दिखा रहा है, अच्छा ही दिखा रहा है, इतना तो टेंशन लेने की बात नहीं। So I don't see any kind of major issues. So it indicates lots of positive changes also in terms of this Rahu Dasha, Shani Bhukti. Shani Bhukti will make a person little bit, struggle a lot. But even though if you're going through the struggles, you would be able to achieve the success. Thank you for asking me the question, Ojas ji. Please do share, subscribe the channel so that it would be a great reach for us. So now I will be taking the query of सुदीप तापा जी, नमस्ते नमस्ते। आरती जी नमस्ते। So please do subscribe the channel, share the channel. Rajvinder ji namaste, Diksha ji namaste. So now I will be taking the query of Swagat. So Swagat ji, how are you? So Swagat, your date of birth is 14th of May 1994. 14th of May 1994. And what is your time of birth, Swagat ji? Your time of birth is 13:16 hours. 13:16 hours. And which is your place of birth, Swagat? Your place of birth is Balangir, Odisha. Okay, great. So Swagat, 14th of May 1994. So Swagat, are you there, Swagat? Are you listening to me? Are you there with me? Okay, so 14th of May 1994, 13:16 hours. As per the chart, you are born on Aridra Nakshatra and Mithuna Rashi. So Mithuna Rashi comes under Gemini sign. So I could see that, Swagat, as per your birth chart, I could see. What is the question? Let me know about job, life, and near future. Job seems to be quite smooth, but initially you will go through some struggles until you complete 30 years. There will be lots of struggles where you go through in your life. But whatever the struggles you go through, that would be, you will be easily or be able to overcome the problem and move on with your future. So I don't see any kind of major issues. You have got a secure job in terms of your job and everything. If you ask me this query, you have got a secure job post 30 years, it is going to be a great time for you. And other thing is that in your horoscope, future also seems to be pretty fine. I don't see any kind of hurdles in the future. Anyways, if you want to go on with a smooth future after 30, you will be able to experience many new things in your life, and it is going to be a great experience for you. Until 30, there are some struggles, some kind of personal tensions, and see to that you don't get into any kind of relationship until you complete 28 years. Okay, underline word, don't get into any kind of relationship until you complete 28 years, because that is not going to work out for you. Okay, please be very careful. Even though if you are into any relationship, see to that you properly maintain the communication. See to that you don't go for a bigger arguments, because it would again create a kind of disappointments for you. Then you will lose interest in many of your things. So please be very much careful. Okay, thank you for asking me the query, Swagatji. Thank you so much. So now I'll be taking the query of, I could see lots of queries here, lots of queries. So next is that చైతన్య రెడ్డి. సో చైతన్య రెడ్డి, మీరు తెలుగులో మాట్లాడచ్చా? ఓకే, మీ డేట్ ఆఫ్ బర్త్ ఏంటి? 9th October 1995 చైతన్య. ఓకే, 9th October 1990. టైమ్ ఆఫ్ బర్త్ వచ్చేసి 16:15 hours. ఓకే, 16:15 hours, తిరుపతి. ఓకే, జాతకం ప్రకారము 9th October 1995 కదా, 9th October 1995. 9th October 1995, 16:15 hours, తిరుపతిలో పుట్టారు కదా మీరు. మీ జాతకం ప్రకారము మీరు పుట్టినది అశ్విని నక్షత్రము, మేషరాశి. కరెక్ట్ ఉంది కదా? ఓకే, చూడండి, మీ జాతకంలో వెన్ విల్ ఐ గెట్ ఏ జాబ్, మీ జాతకంలో జాబ్ చిక్కేదని ఇంకా కొంచెం టైం పడుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే మీ జాతకంలో ఇప్పుడు జరుగుతా ఉన్నది వచ్చేసి శుక్ర దశలో బుధ భుక్తి, శని అంతర్భుక్తి, ప్రత్యంతర భుక్తి. ఓకే, సో శని అంతర్భుక్తి, ప్రత్యంతర కాదు. కానీ శుక్రదశ అయితే జాబ్ చిక్కదని చాలా పీరియడ్ చాలా బాగుంది, కానీ కొంచెం టైం పడుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు ప్రస్తుతానికి మీ జాతకంలో దశమ స్థానంలో గురువు ఉన్నారు, తర్వాత శని యొక్క సంయోగంలో ఉంది. దాని నుంచి నేను అప్పుడే చెప్పాను కదా ఒక రెమెడీ, అది చెయ్యండి. అది చేసిన తర్వాత ఖచ్చితంగా మీకు జాబ్ చిక్తుంది. కానీ జాబ్ మీ జాతకంలో ఐటీ జాబ్ అయితే అవుతుంది, ఖచ్చితంగా అవుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే మీ జాతకంలో లగ్నంలో శని అంటే అది వచ్చేసి టెక్నికల్ ఫీల్డ్ అన్నమాట. సో మీకు ఖచ్చితంగా ఐటీ జాబ్ చిక్కేదానికి చాలా ఛాన్సెస్ కనపడుతుంది. ఇక్కడ చిక్తుంది, జాబ్ చిక్తుంది, ఏం ప్రాబ్లం ఏం లేదు. ఓకే, ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్ అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ఆస్కింగ్ మీ ద క్వశ్చన్, చైతన్యజీ. సో నౌ థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ఆస్కింగ్ మీ ద క్వశ్చన్. సో నౌ ఐ విల్ బి టేకింగ్ ద క్వశ్చన్ క్వరీ ఆఫ్ Leelaji. Please do share the channel. Okay, since giving prediction to Chaitanya ji, I am in the same thing about the job. So share the channels, like the channel and subscribe the channel. So Leela ji, what is your date of birth? Your date of birth is 24th of April 1994, isn't it? Okay, 24th of April 1994. And what is your time of birth? Your time of birth is 8:17 p.m. and place of birth is Hyderabad. Meero Telugu vallena? p.m. Hyderabad kada meedi? Okay. ఓకే, లీలా గారు, మీరు చెప్పినది అఖిల వాళ్ళది జాతకం చూడాలి కదా? ఓకే, అఖిల వాళ్ళది డేట్ ఆఫ్ బర్త్ వచ్చేసి 24th April 1994, 1994 కదా? ఓకే, జాతకం ప్రకారం హస్త నక్షత్రం కన్యా రాశిలో పుట్టినారు. కరెక్ట్ ఉందా? సో జాతకం ప్రకారం మీరు అడిగినది గవర్నమెంట్ కెమిస్ట్ జాబ్, ఎంఎస్సి హైయర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్. ఎంఎస్సి హైయర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ చాలా బాగుంది. హైయర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ చేసేదానికి ఛాన్సెస్ ఎక్కువ కనపడుతుంది ఇక్కడ. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు వీళ్ళకి జరుగుతున్న దశ వచ్చేసి ప్రస్తుతానికి గురు దశలో గురు భుక్తి, చంద్ర అంతర్భుక్తి. సో గురు దశ వచ్చేసి మీ జాతకంలో గురువు అనేది ద్వితీయ పంచమాధిపతి, 12వ 12వ స్థానంలో ఉంది. సో ద్వాదశ స్థానంలో గురువు అయితే అవుట్ సైడ్ ఇండియా వెళ్ళి ఎడ్యుకేషన్ చేసేదానికి కూడా జాతకంలో యోగం కనపడుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే జాతకంలో పంచమ స్థానంలో కుజుడు ఉండేదానికి కొంచెం డిలే అవుతుంది. అది ఏమైనా అవ్వచ్చు, ఫినాన్షియల్ టెన్షన్ అవ్వచ్చు, ఏమైనా అవ్వచ్చు, కానీ కంప్లీట్ చేసేదానికి ఎక్కువ యోగం ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు ఈ గురు దశలో గురు అయిన తర్వాత శని పీరియడ్ వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ, అప్పటి నుంచి వీళ్ళకి ఇంకా బాగుంటుంది. ఎడ్యుకేషన్ చేసేదానికి, జాబ్ చిక్కేదానికి కూడా ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంది. కానీ మీరు అడిగినది క్వశ్చన్, మీ ఏ ఫీల్డ్ జాబ్ చిక్కాలని వీళ్ళు ట్రై చేస్తున్నారో అదే ఫీల్డ్ జాబ్ చిక్కేదానికి ఎక్కువ ఛాన్సెస్ కనపడుతుంది. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ఆస్కింగ్ మీ ద క్వశ్చన్, లీలాజీ. Now please do share the channel, subscribe the channel and like the channel. It would be a great reach for us. So I would be taking the query of that particular individual. So now I would be taking the query of lots of comments here, lots of questions. So I won't be able to take each and every questions, because like you're asking me the same question again and again. I won't be able to answer that because there are some time constraint here. So accordingly I have to look into many people's query and I had to answer, right? So there are, since due to this time constraint and everything, I won't be able to answer all the queries. If at all, if I'm not able to answer certain queries, please do not get disappointed. You can just ring on Astroyogi platform. I would be very much available there and you can talk to me there. Okay. So now please do share, subscribe the channel. I'm asking you, I'm requesting you guys, please do share and subscribe the channel, so I'll be answering your query accordingly. Okay, so now which one should I take? There are lots of queries here. So next I will be taking the query of Rajvinder ji. So Rajvinder ji has been asking me the query. So Rajvinder ji, your date of birth is 15th of August 1982. 15th of August 1982, and your time of birth, Rajvinder ji, you have not, yeah, you have provided me the time of birth. It is 8 a.m. Great. So 8 a.m. and your place of birth is, you are not provided the place of birth. Okay, Mumbai. Okay, fine. You have given me the. So 15th of August 1982. So Rajvinder ji, so as per the horoscope, it is indicated 8 a.m. and yours is Mrigashira Nakshatra and Mithuna Rashi, that is Geminian. So Mrigashira Nakshatra seems to be pretty powerful. And Rajvinder ji, what is your query? I submitted Canada PR file. What will be the result? And when the result will be little bit delayed, I can't tell you that now you will be getting the result. So the first attempt would be most probably, it may not come as per your favor. The second attempt would be as per your favor. But if I'm telling that if you are getting the result after March, it would be running in your favor. I mean, like in the month of February or March, that would be fine. So see, please pray that you are not supposed to get the result in the month of January. So if you are getting the result in the month of February, then I think there are chances that the result would be in your favor. Okay, thank you for asking me the question, Rajvinder ji. Thank you so much. So next I'll be taking the query of okay. So next is that there are lots of queries here. People who have subscribed the channel, I will be taking their query first. Now I will be taking the query of Manoj ji. So Manoj ji, I'll be taking your query now. So Manoj ji, this would be the last query I would be taking for today's session. Okay, please do not get disappointed if I have not taken the queries. Some people, if I have missed any one of your queries, do not get disappointed. So Manoj ji, are you there, Manoj ji? What is your date of birth? Manoj ji, yours is 24th of June 1997. 24th June 1997. And what is your time of birth, Manoj ji? Manoj ji, your time of birth is 4:55 a.m. 0455 hours, and your place of birth is Nizamabad. Okay. So Manoj ji, hope you are fine. తెలంగాణ హైదరాబాద్. అయితే మీరు తెలుగు వాళ్ళ మనోజ్ గారు మీది వచ్చేసి 24 జూన్ 1997 90 కదా. సో మీ జాతకం ప్రకారం శ్రవణ నక్షత్రము మకర రాశి మీది. సాఫ్ట్వేర్ జాబ్ అయితే మీ జాతకం ప్రకారం సాఫ్ట్వేర్ జాబ్ వస్తుంది, కానీ మీకు ఇంకా కొంచెం టైం పడుతుంది. 25 years తర్వాత జాబ్ కి చాలా బాగుంది టైం. అది వరకు కొంచెం టెన్షన్స్, ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్స్, తర్వాత కొంచెం కష్టపడాలి మీరు, కానీ హార్డ్ వర్క్ కొంచెం చేసుకోండి. ఎందుకంటే జాతకం ప్రకారము కొంచెం లేజీ అలా కనపడుతుంది. ఇక్కడ కొంచెం లేజీగా ఉన్నారు. ఆ లేజీనెస్ నుంచి అవుట్ సైడ్ వస్తే ఖచ్చితంగా మీకు అన్ని విషయంలో సక్సెస్ కనపడుతుంది. ఇక్కడ జాతకం ప్రకారం పోస్ట్ 25 years 25 సంవత్సరం తర్వాత ఖచ్చితంగా మీకు సక్సెస్ ఉంటుంది. జాతకంలో ఏం ప్రాబ్లం ఏం లేదు, కానీ మీరు ఒక పని చేయాలి. లక్ష్మీ పూజ చేస్తే చాలా మంచిది. ఎందుకంటే జాతకంలో లగ్నం వచ్చేసి వృషభ లగ్నం, లగ్నానికి అధిపతి శుక్రుడు ఉన్నాయి మీ జాతకంలో తృతీయ స్థానంలో. ఇలా అయితే కొంచెం ఆ గ్రహానికి కొంచెం వీక్ అయింది. ఆ గ్రహ వీక్ అయ్యేదానికి మీరు ఒక పరిహారం చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. లక్ష్మీ పూజ చేయండి. లక్ష్మీ పూజ చేస్తే ఖచ్చితంగా సక్సెస్ వస్తుంది. తర్వాత బీజ మంత్రము, శ్రవణ నక్షత్రం అయితే చంద్ర బీజ మంత్రము డైలీ వింటే లేకుంటే మీరు చదివితే కూడా దాంట్లో సక్సెస్ వస్తుంది. కానీ మీ ప్రశ్నలు వచ్చేసి సాఫ్ట్వేర్ జాబ్ వస్తుందా? ఖచ్చితంగా వస్తుంది, ఏం ప్రాబ్లం ఏం లేదు. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ఆస్కింగ్ మీ ద క్వశ్చన్. సో నౌ ఇస్ ద టైమ్ ఫర్ మీ టు వైండ్ అప్ దిస్ సెషన్. నౌ I will be meeting you shortly. Guys, do not get disappointed if I have not answered some of your queries. You can just ring up to Astro Yogi platform. I am repeating you, please do install our application in your mobile. So it would be a great, like session for you guys. Also, you can just ring up to Astro Yogi, like number, and you can talk to the astrologer, and you can select the language, and you can talk to the astrologer. You will never get disappointed because Astro Yogi astrologers are highly knowledgeable, highly experienced, and they would be giving a very effective solutions, and most of your problems would get sorted out. So that is how we deal with the customer. And please do share, subscribe the channel also, and contact us through Astro Yogi app. So now it's time for me to wind up the session. I would request all of you to be safe and take care of yourself. Thank you for being with me, and I would also wish you a happy and prosperous new year ahead. Let all of your wishes and thoughts and success come across. Thank you for being with me. Thank you so much. Thank you.
कहाँ है ऑफिस? यही तो था।
जीपीएस से डायरेक्शंस देख।
यार मेरे तो लाइफ के लिए जीपीएस होना चाहिए। नौकरी की सोचता हूँ तो लगता है कि नहीं बिजनेस कर लूँ, फिर लगता है नहीं यार सब कुछ छोड़ो, इमिग्रेशन लो और बाहर निकल लो।
एस्ट्रो योगी ट्राई कर, बहुत इजी है।
एस्ट्रो योगी
इंडियाज नंबर 1 एस्ट्रोलॉजी ऐप है। एस्ट्रो योगी ऐप डाउनलोड किया और फिर एस्ट्रो योगी वॉलेट में पैसे डाल और कोई भी क्वालिफाइड एस्ट्रोलॉजर या टैरो कार्ड रीडर से बातें कर।
तो ट्राई करना पड़ेगा।
Trusted by over 2 million customers in 85 countries. Astro Yogi, India's #1 live astrology app.